Frost will freeze the opponent all the way up and then punch him in half. Scorpion will ram his spear through the guy's head and then yank the guy's head clean off. Kenshi uses his telekinetic powers to twist his opponents up like a pretzel. The fatalities are pretty cool, and they actually do kind of give that classic MK feel. You'll kind of see more blood and bones come out of a body than should actually be inside of a body. So you won't see like 4 or 5 rib cages like you saw before, but there's still kind of a nod to that past kind of overkill feel of the fatalities. Another big thing with the Mortal Kombat series has always been hidden stuff. There's always been a lot of things to find, little hidden secrets that sometimes take people months and months to even discover in the game. Deadly Alliance probably has the record for the sheer number of unlockable things in a Mortal Kombat game, and that's thanks to a section called the Crypt. In the Crypt there are 676 different coffins, and each of those coffins can be opened if you have enough coins of the right type to open that coffin. There are 5 different types of coins, and you earn them by going through the single player, or you earn them from the Test Your Might or Test Your Sight bonus stages, and sometimes you'll even find them in other coffins. So inside the coffins there's all kinds of stuff. There's the really good stuff you would want, like alternate outfits and unlockable characters, and then there's a whole lot of other stuff. So you're basically kind of sifting through a ton of fan art and comic book art and a whole bunch of concept sketches and pictures of the entire staff and just a whole lot of extra stuff, pictures of the Mortal Kombat arcade machines. The Mortal Kombat 4 character select screen is in there. Yeah, you'll find game screenshots, just a bunch of weird kind of rare items from the Mortal Kombat back catalog. And it's a neat idea. The Crypt is definitely cool, and it's kind of a cool feeling to always feel like you're working towards unlocking stuff. But in the end, the only cool things in there are the characters, the arenas, the meat of the package. The rest of it's just kind of, not really worth checking out. And in the end, it probably would have been a little better off if they had gone for a fewer number of unlockable items, but made those unlockable items more meaningful. Graphically, MK is a really good looking game. The fighters move pretty well, all the character models look pretty sharp, and it looks really nice across all 3 platforms. The moves look good. The blood has that same kind of Mortal Kombat overkill thing where it's just basically just pints and pints of blood shooting out every time anyone gets punched in the face. And it'll actually run down the bodies and onto the arena floor where it will stay throughout the entire fight. It's pretty cool looking, though the blood running down the body sometimes looks a little weird. The move animation also looks pretty good. There are all these different martial arts fighting styles that are actually real martial arts fighting styles in the game, and most of them look pretty good. The moves animate well, and the combos kind of flow as you would expect them to flow. The special moves also look pretty good. You'll see some jitteriness in some of the transitions here and there, but for the most part, the animation is really solid. The sound is a similar story. The music is straight up Mortal Kombat music. It's basically goes back to the kind of more ominous themes found in the first 2 games than instead of going for some of the upbeat stuff you've heard in MK3. If you were a fan of the previous MK soundtracks, then you're going to be into this one as well. The sounds of fighting are also really well done. You'll hear, some pretty thunderous hits as the characters kind of unload on each other, and stuff like, weapons striking or slashing other opponents. That all sounds pretty good too. So in the end, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance is a really cool fighting game. It updates the series in full 3D, which Mortal Kombat 4 was unable to do. Yet it still has a distinctly Mortal Kombat feel that really makes it different from any other 3D fighter on the market. If you're a fan of previous games in the series, you'll definitely find a lot to like here. And people who have been really hard and down on the Mortal Kombat series over the years should probably give it a look too, because it does have a lot to offer. There's a whole lot of replay value in unlocking stuff, mainly because it'll actually take you a really long time to unlock the game's fighters. It takes a lot of coins to open up some of those coffins, so you'll be finishing the game over and over again and going through the training modes to earn coins and just basically playing it non-stop to unlock all the cool stuff that the game has to offer. So if you're a fan of fighting games, it's definitely something you should check out.
I can no longer stand idly by and watch this evil consume the world. I have relinquished my status as Elder God to return to Earth and lead you all to battle against our old adversaries. We must act now. We must stop this deadly alliance.